Hey everyone, how we all doing? Okay, so before we get started, everything I say in this video is my opinion, mine alone. Please feel free to do your own research, come to your own conclusions. With that being said, let's do this. Okay, so as you see in the title, we are talking about Molly Goes Trashy. Now I say this because I have lost completely and utterly all respect for this woman whatsoever. I don't ask my mods to pay for their rent, and I wouldn't. This is a voluntary service they are doing for me, where they help me with my streams. And for that, I am eternally grateful and blessed that I have people who want to help me. If they said they no longer wanted rent, that would be okay. I wouldn't be offended in the least, ever. And I most certainly wouldn't get annoyed if for some reason you came on and said your rent had been removed. Now, Molly, on the other hand, has a Patreon, and to get a rent on her channels, you have to buy the top tier of $50. $50 a month. Now, I find that outrageous. If I had a Patreon, I wouldn't be charging £50, put it that way. Because this is not about the money for me. Currently, I don't make money on YouTube. One day I might. And that would be great. But I'm not sitting here crying about it. I would take any advice on how to improve my channel, of course. I think everyone would. But let's look at how Molly does speak to people and about people who pay for their rent, shall we? One moment. Now, thank you, Kool-Aid, for clipping all of these. You're an absolute angel. Because I wouldn't have the patience. Honestly, I wouldn't.
Listen, my goal is to save
Let
children.
me just get my headphone on.
Not kill them. That's the opposite of what I'm about. So you know what the cop did? He rolls his eyes. He said, "Let's not." Yeah, Hicksville, USA. Exactly, Amy. Can I fix Snowbird's wrench? If I had my phone on me, I could. I can't right now. Excuse me?
Really, Molly? Trashy.
Are we really? All right. You know what, Snowbird? I want you. You are now, if you're going to act like this, I no longer want you as a Patreon. Okay? If you're going to act like this over a wrench, you've been up my ass. I no longer want you to have a wrench. I'm looking at what you're saying in the chat. I can't do anything on StreamYards. And you're saying that all the new people are getting, you have a fucking wrench. And you're also on a $25 tier. You say that you're on a 50 yards. And you're saying that all the new people are getting, you have a fucking wrench. And you're also on a $25.
Nice way to go around people paying you, Molly. Nice. Real fucking classy.
Tier. You say that you're on a $50 tier, and I gave you the wrench regardless. I have the proof. So if that's the way you want to act, I'm sorry. I don't need your $25. This is what I'm talking about. You guys fucking act as if wrenches are of some importance. Who wants a wrench? I know, right? Exactly. People go crazy. Goodbye. Exactly. You're trying to keep me focused? Exactly. It can't be. I can't be focused on here because everyone's in here. Well, actually, no.
Oh, so classy, Molly. You lose your shit over the slightest thing, don't you? The slightest thing, and you lose your shit over it. Huh. Let's continue, see what else she says, shall we?
No one does this to me. This is the first time. Goodbye, Snowbird. Nice knowing you. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I'm trying to talk about children and missing people that are dead. I'm trying to talk about children and missing people that are dead. Dead. Fix my ranch. Nobody's talking shit. You don't need one. She's autistic. She's very high on the, what do you call it? And that has nothing to do with it.
No, it doesn't have anything to do with it. Respect is what this has to do with. And you have zero respect for anybody unless it is, what should I say? Unless it's filling your wallet or making your bank account stretch that a little bit further.
Ridiculous. We're talking about serious. I don't know what you consider serious, but shit like this, I take really, really seriously.
Do you, Molly? You take it seriously. That's why you attacked a mother of 3 who was killed by their father when you blamed her for what he did. Because apparently she pushed him too far, didn't she? If it wasn't for her, if she had done what he asked for her, if she had bent over and kissed his ass, then he would have been okay and not done what he did. But they were separated for a reason. You can't take that, can you, Molly?
I mean, this is just ridiculous. This is ridiculous.
Unless you're doing this every day, you choose to do what you're doing. It is your choice to come on here and talk about the people you talk about. Just as it is my choice to come on here and talk about you. And the shitty things you do to people. But hey, there's still money going into your wallet, so you're okay.
Absolutely not. She's so concerned about a fucking wrench, and she's on a $25 tier. She used to be 50. She turns it to 20.
Bullshit. Bullshit, Molly. I'm going to prove to you that she's not on 25 tier. Let's just do that right now, shall we? Right. Hey, guys. You're all so amazing. I want you to go over and show Snowbird some love. I'm going to put her link in the description. So go over there and subscribe to her channel. Show Snowbird we're not all like Molly.
I went out and tried to cut a pine tree down. Fell through the ground like Alice. Oh, what a sound. This must be a nest. I got rocks and sticks against my chest. I'm Alice.
Take a good look, guys. August 1st, 2022. Subtotal, £50. Molly Go Lightly per month, £50.
Dear Queen of Hearts.
September, again, this, £50. 50. So Molly, when you say that she went down to
25. And we talked about that. And she says, no, I'm being billed for 50. I showed her. I was like, no, you're on the 25. And I let her have it anyway. I let her keep it anyway. My Lord. And it's all, we're talking about the other fucking channel. Look. Now we go over to the other. And now she feels embarrassed. I'm sorry, Snowbird. But you just don't do what you just did. You know how it feels. Oh, no, you don't know how it feels. And you'll never know how it feels to sit up here and talk about these cases over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Right?
Then stop talking about them, Molly, if it does that much to you. You have that choice to make. That is your choice to make. Not mine, not Snowbird's, yours. So do yourself a favour, grow a pair. And brush your hair. That would be a really good idea. You know what? I'm so over how low you're willing to go. The fact that you told people that not all black women look the same is racist as fuck. That is so insulting. Because that means at some point in time, you thought that all black women looked the same. So bad. Molly Goes Trashy is what your name should be. Pathetic.
All you care about is your wrench. They talk about these cases over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Right? All you care about is your wrench.
She paid you for a fucking wrench, Molly. She paid for your wrench. But all you're thinking about at the moment is all the new members you got and all the new Patreons you got since the Marvin McCann case. That's all you're thinking about right now, innit? The money is going to your head. And the fact that you recently got 20 new members. Oh, your head is spinning.
There you go. Sorry, can't help you. Never have I ever. Never have I ever.
Oh, bullshit. You're so fucking trashy, Molly. You know, I'm going to make a shout out. Any ex-mods, ex-Patreons, and ex-members of Molly Go Lightly. I'm going to put all the contacts I got in my description. I'd like to know what went on and why you're no longer a member, a subscriber at Patreon of Molly Go Trashy. I would be really interested to know. And all details will be kept completely confidential. Always. It makes me sick when I see people like Molly treating people like Snowbird the way that she did. You all know that I have 2 children with autism. They're no different to us. They learn differently. And things sometimes need to be explained differently to them. Doesn't make them dumb. It doesn't make them stupid. In fact, they're pretty incredible people with autism. My 6-year-old, you know how I feel about my kids. They are my life, my world. If Molly Go Trashy ever spoke to one of my children like that, I would wipe the fucking floor with her. The fact that she's been doing everything she can to dox Uni is trashy as fuck. Molly is trashy. And that is why from this point on, I would always call her Molly Go Trashy. I may not be loaded. I may not have a big house with a big posh car. But I got a husband who loves me dearly. Children who love me dearly. I would never read my son's love letter on the internet for the world to see. Because that's trash. kids at his school know who his mother is. They asked if she has a OnlyFans. They think of her as Stifler's mom from American Pie. I wouldn't find that funny. I wouldn't find that amusing. In fact, if that happened to me, it would be the exact opposite. I would be humiliated. I would be devastated. My kids would come home and they would disown me. And rightly so. Snowbird, I am so sorry that you were treated this way. And if you're ever over on my channel, you will always be acknowledged. You will never be ignored. And you'll always be welcomed by myself and the other subscribers on my channel. Nobody would ever treat you like that. And I say that to each and every person who watches my content. I would never humiliate you. I would never berate you. And certainly never in public. If I ever had an issue that I need to speak to you about, that would be done in a private DM. Not on a public platform, ever. Because I would never want that done to me. Molly, on the other hand, she is okay with that. She is okay with speaking to people like they're worthless pieces of crap. I'm grateful for the people who are moderators on my channel, always. I'm also grateful for the people who come to watch my channel, always. I'm going to leave this here. But if you're an ex-subscriber, an ex-moderator, ex-Patreon, or wherever of Molly's and you've been treated badly, please contact me in one of the things below where you can contact me. Sorry, my head's all over the place. I don't like the way Molly treats people, that's for sure. Now, I hope you have an amazing night, amazing day, wherever you are in the world. And I shall see you all in the next video. Bye.